house. See, that's not hard.
Yeah, but it's boring.
What do you mean boring?
You're going to ask me to clap. I want to
you have a good time clapping? Yeah. You just have a good time clapping to yourself?
Yeah.
You're bored? You just
cheering
start fucking clapping?
On.
Cheering yourself on doing what?
Whatever I do.
Well, you don't do
Everything
anything.
I do.
You never clap.
I should, though. Every time I do something good, I should just, applaud for myself.
You're never going to applaud then.
But I should.
You've done nothing good.
That's a lie.
What good have you done?
So many good things.
This year alone, I can promise you that you've done not a single good thing.
Are you serious?
What have you done to better the world this year?
To better better the world?
Yeah.
All right. See, because I thought you were going to say, what did I do that was good? And I was going to say, keeping you alive through this whole virus thing.
Barely.
But to better the world, that's
nothing.
That's not a thing.
You have nothing to cheer yourself on about.
I recycle.
You weren't even at
recycle?
I don't think you were at any important protests. I didn't see you at any rallies.
No, because...
You didn't even show up to a Trump rally. At least I could respect you for that. Because at least you went out there and did something. But
Get my flags on the car.
Yeah, all 18 flags.
That was the problem. They didn't have enough.
They needed more flags to show that they cared.
They definitely needed more flags. That was their problem.
So we're back doing things.
Hey.
We're doing a revamp of sorts because we took I think it was over a year now. Hiatus.
No way, really?
Yeah, since the last upload, yeah.
Wow.
Because I remember even then, the last episode we uploaded was the Halloween one, and that one was like a month late by the time I got it done.
See, this is your fault.
Well, see, the thing about it was, at that time, I was putting a lot of expectations to do what other people were doing with their podcasts. And then it dawned on me, I think earlier this year, when stressing out about trying to do things again, because the entire world shut down.
See, I don't believe you.
That I didn't need to live up to those expectations.
See, I don't believe that's the reason.
Why?
I think the reason is you were afraid that people were going to like me better than you.
That's the most retarded thing you've ever said.
Seriously, that's probably what it is.
People only think that they like you more.
You were upset because you thought, oh my God, people are going to like my mom better than me.
People only think that they like you more because they don't see much of you. It's like when you get a little bit of heroin, it's nice. It's good.
Are you comparing me to heroin?
I could be. Like a little bit at a time. It's a good time.
No amount of heroin is a good time. That's a lie.
Well, how would you know, Mom?
I don't want to talk about
what do you have to confess?
Everybody knows that it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
Opening up about your heroin addiction. Your fucking Courtney Love. You killed Kurt Cobain.
I'm going to shoot you in the head.
So, now that it's going to be mainly only audio based, it's going to be easier to get out and whatever. But people were asking about where we've been, what we've been up to.
Yeah, they miss me, I'm sure.
Nobody misses you. That's not... Don't let it get to your head, Mom.
They see you all the time, so obviously if they're asking about it...
Nobody's really barely seen me. I uploaded a video a day ago and people were like, holy shit, you didn't die, thank God.
The virus didn't get you.
I've been
trying. I mean, fuck.
I've been hidden away from all the little germ Nazis, and I feel like Anne Frank.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy. It feels like Jake Gyllenhaal met Jack Nicholson. Bubble Boy in The Shining. I'm just insane.
All work and no play. All work and no play.
What have you been up to this whole year?
Me?
Yeah.
Eating and gaining weight and keeping you alive?
Mainly the first two things.
Yeah, really?
Mostly.
Really?
Mostly the second
I've been stuck
thing.
in the house, so all I have to do is deal with your shit and eat. So I've like gained like 40 fucking pounds and it's horrible.
You say that like that's a bad thing. Why is it such a bad thing?
What part of it?
You say it with like a negative tone. Like, all I do is eat and then deal with you. Do you realize, like, back in the day, that's what your ancestors would have fucking killed for? Like, at a certain point in time, your ancestors were like, alright, we have to get food. Gonna go hunt a fucking mammoth. I had to go gather the whole tribe.
We're gonna lose 3 of our family members.
But you know what?
This mammoth.
As long as we have food. But now you're at a point where all you have to do is just live. And like, the most irritating thing is, you have all this time to, like, catch up with other things.
What things?
Well, okay, well, my point is, you've been spending so much time watching television, but you're not even watching good TV.
You know, I've watched all the good TV, so
No,
I'm
haven't.
on like the...
No, you haven't.
I have. I think I'm just on that whole autopilot thing when it comes to TV anymore.
No. You want to know the moment I knew you lost your touch with coming at me with good TV suggestions?
Uh-oh. What was it?
When you came in here and we were like, oh my god, Donovan, you have to watch the show on Netflix. And you put it on, I don't even remember the fucking name of the show, but it was like The Walking Dead, but instead of zombies, it was the zoo animals.
Well, it's called The Zoo, I think.
It was so fucking stupid. It wasn't even like funny, corny, stupid.
You know what? You're right. That was bad.
But you were full on like you have to watch it.
I'm kind of ashamed of that.
You should.
That was a bad one.
I haven't trusted your sense of judgment ever since.
That wasn't a great one. I'll give you that.
You
was
knew...
an anxiety-filled 2:00 in the morning Netflix watch. That's what that was.
You have a lot of anxiety, man.
Yeah, I wake up like, thinking you're gonna die. It's horrible.
Why? What makes you think I'm gonna die?
Oh, just where the world is today. It's kind of scary.
God doesn't love me enough.
That's true.
I keep trying to die, and he won't let it happen.
No, he hasn't let it happen yet. So
there's been so many times, but he just doesn't let it happen.
It should have happened quite a few times.
So many times.
So, yeah.
So many fucking times. Do you know? It does feel like a little victory. As much as I don't want to admit it, every time a celebrity dies, because I'm like,
you're like, fuck you.
Fuck, I can't believe I outlived them. Do you know how weird it is to be able to say that me with everything that I have going on, that I outlived Black Panther? It's fucking wild.
You know what? Yeah.
It's insane. But mostly because nobody knew he had cancer.
I know.
He kept
Why
it
is
hidden.
that funny to you?
Well, it's not funny that he died.
You were laughing, though.
Yeah, because he kept it hidden from everybody and successfully. And it made me think about how that picture of him got put out there. And everybody just called him a crackhead.
Everybody thought he was doing drugs. I remember that. It was like a picture of him going into a grocery store or something.
Some shit.
And he was so skinny and just looked horrible, and everybody just assumed he was on drugs.
People just kept calling
him. Little did they know, he was in the advanced stages of cancer. You judgmental assholes.
They called him Crack Panther, Mom.
Poor guy. Christ.
Fuck, that's so
People
good.
are assholes, man.
Well, yeah. Yeah, 100% they are. And there's been no other time than now to really showcase how much we all are fucking assholes. I know I'm not any different in that regard.
But you don't even hide it, though.
No. Because that's the thing. Too many people are assholes and then say they're not assholes. They try and come off like a nice person when they're just an asshole. When the world would be so much better if everybody could just admit to themselves that we're all kind of pieces of shit. You know? And we can move forward from there.
Yeah.
But this year has been really fun with that. So many...
Oh my gosh, so many reasons to be an asshole.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, it's like a freaking smorgasbord of reasons.
And there's so much to catch up on, too. Like, because a whole year's worth of shit has happened.
And it was a lot going on this year. I mean,
yeah.
Right. We need a dartboard.
Everybody says, like, you know.
If you had to pick, like, the one fucking thing this year out of everything.
If I had to pick one thing?
Yeah.
What would it be? Like, what would be the one that did it for me?
Yeah.
Probably the killer hornets that didn't exist. Like, it was an article that was written, and then that was it. No, like, people were like, oh my god, and then I never saw one.
I know,
Did you ever fucking see one? And
I looked for them. I would, when I was outside taking a walk or letting Anakin out, I would look for them because I wanted to see one.
No, you didn't see one because they weren't fucking real. They didn't exist.
The minks.
The government
Denmark
lied.
And the minks is what got me this year.
Fucking Denmark right now.
Goddamn Denmark.
Fucking starting a Holocaust. For all of the goddamn minks.
They're mink Nazis.
In case anybody that doesn't know and you're unaware, I don't blame you. But apparently a strain of COVID mutated and in the minks over in Denmark. They have a new type of COVID.
Yeah, like mutated and it's a different strain and Denmark basically said, fuck
that.
Yeah, fuck these minks. They're all gonna die.
Fuck
We're killing
you,
them all.
We're not dealing with any of that shit. We'll put you in a fucking oven. We don't care.
Get in this freezer.
And what was even more depressing is that, like, it wasn't like they were wild minks that just were doing
what
their
about
thing.
the wild one? I didn't even think about that.
They were all like the ones that were used in fur farms.
Yeah,
So,
like they were just living their little mink lives, doing mink shit.
Oh, no,
growing pretty fur. They didn't know they were gonna, be hacked to death to make a coat. And now they're sick and it's not their fault, but they're done. They're all done. They're gone.
We really just are cool with wiping out an entire
And fuck them minks.
Nobody said
we'll keep some DNA. We'll figure it out later on.
Not a single person. Like, even PETA stayed quiet on that. Like, and something's fucked up. When even PETA hears like...
When PETA isn't out there with their paint.
We're doing something. Saying some dumb shit. God, do you remember when they had the fucking balls? And apparently fucking respects them for the courage you have to take to call out Steve Irwin on his birthday. Right.
They definitely they were feeling pretty confident that day.
Holy shit. That I've never seen the internet collectively gang together. It didn't matter. We all knew peace in that moment.
That was a beautiful moment.
It didn't matter.
It was a beautiful moment.
If you were black, white, a cop, a fucking thug.
Democrat, Republican.
In that moment, we had a common enemy.
Everybody was one. It was a beautiful moment.
And we shit on PETA.
Fuck PETA.
I don't understand. And that's funny to think about PETA as an organization. Because, like, it's pretty...
No, you know what? I shouldn't say that. I'm going to take that back. I get it. I get some of it.
No, I don't.
Okay, come on. I mean, it's not okay to, like, to use chimpanzees for testing for cosmetics or something like that. That's kind of fucked up.
Why?
Really?
Yeah. Why? Do you see a lot of monkeys? Are you friends with them?
But they're cute. They don't deserve that.
It goes back to the whole Harambe thing. Nobody gave a shit about Harambe.
They did, though.
Nobody. No. Nobody did.
Nobody
knew Harambe fucking existed.
Until he tried to kill a kid.
Yeah. Until he got shot. And then everybody...
Well, I mean,
and
you
their
say he
fucking
got
mom,
shot, but, I mean, if I remember correctly, didn't he try to kill a kid?
No, he was protecting the kid.
Well, then why did they shoot him?
Fucking what? The same reason why cops kill innocent black people?
I'm gonna leave that alone.
What? What's wrong, man? So what have you been up to? What do you want to update people on? How's your life been? If you had to sum up, where have you been since the last Halloween episode in 3 sentences?
Wow.
How
you
would
can't
you say
just throw that at me like that. I have no idea.
Okay, I'll give you 4 sentences.
Even then.
You're taking too long. Never mind. You get 1.
Right. I don't even have anything. This is what I do.
Just a loud scream into the void.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? A lot of it, too, was you being nervous to do more things with me because you had a fucking school job.
Yeah.
And that was fucking stupid.
That was really scary.
They got in the way of everything.
Oh my god, that was
terrifying. That was so fucking stupid. That was the worst decision you've ever made. And you had a baby at 16. 17, sorry, whatever.
I was pregnant at 16.
Yeah, again.
But, no, that was scary. You know, the whole virus thing started and working at the school or being at the school. That was a scary thing.
No. The scary thing was that you didn't want to be associated with me.
No, not at all.
Which is both something I take pride in and resent you for.
But,
because,
I mean, seriously, though.
What?
You know how you are on Twitter. You know what? I'm not getting on Twitter anymore, by the way.
I never wanted to do that to begin with.
I'm done. I'm done with Twitter. I swear to God, I'm done with Twitter after last
night. For years now.
But
whenever you asked me about Twitter, I just told you to stay away from it.
Yeah, I learned my lesson last night. But the thing is, like, you do your thing, and I respect it. You're an adult, do your damn thing. But working at the school and doing all this stuff at the Boys and Girls Club that I do and volunteer work, yeah, I can't be associated with you. You're kind of a...
What? What am I?
What's the word I'm looking for?
Awesome.
Yeah,
a hero,
that's not
an inspiration.
Nah.
A god.
No, still not hitting it. I'm not quite sure, but people would judge me. Let's just say that.
I don't see why. That doesn't even make sense. At one point, I was considered to run the school's football team Twitter account.
No, you wanted to. I wouldn't allow you to.
I was overqualified for that job.
I would not allow you to take over the Twitter account for the high school. That was
you
not
should
happening.
have.
Could you imagine?
It would have been so great.
Fucking nonsense.
People would have been having so much fun with that.
Yeah, and I would have been blacklisted and ran
for
out of
why?
the fucking... I would have been done.
Why? Isn't the point of social media to get engagement and to get people involved? I could do that. I could easily get people to look at what you guys are about.
Yeah,
it wouldn't necessarily be good.
Yeah,
attention,
exactly.
But it would be attention.
Speaking of social media,
yeah,
you want to talk about what happened in that little town outside of Chicago the other day?
What happened?
The email that went out to all the kids' parents.
Fucking, that was the greatest thing. That's still been like the highlight of my 2020, really.
You know what? You should take that. But yeah, that should have been your 2020 highlight.
That's probably been the best thing to happen this entire year. So you come into my room the other day.
Yeah.
And
it was early too, like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and any other time, I would have fucking punched you in the face.
Yeah, you would have been super pissed.
But what happened exactly? I'll let you set that up.
Gosh, I'd have to look at the message exactly. How did she word it, Donovan?
My
feel friend like emailed me because like her kid's school district outside, it's like, I don't know, like 50, 60 miles away from where we're at. But her school district, one of the teachers' emails were hacked and they sent out this mass email. And well, how did she word it?
She said something along the lines that her daughter came into her room freaking out, saying that her teacher is emailing her some wild shit.
Right.
And then proceeds to tell you that she got an email from her teacher that was a video link to transracial midget breeding scat porn.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. I couldn't put it all together. Couldn't remember.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
And me being, mom and naive, I honestly didn't know what scat porn was.
Which is amazing to me.
Because, gross. I mean, why the hell would I even know? But my friend then, like, when we were, messaging back and forth, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And she's like, yeah, you want to see screenshots? I'm like, well, hell yeah, send them to me. And I'm in Donovan's room at the time, I'm sitting in Donovan's room.
I thought you knew because you were like, you were laughing with me, so I assumed you fucking knew.
No, I had no clue. So then she sends the pictures, and I honestly, it took everything in me. I was dry heaving and looking at Donovan's garbage can, hoping I would make it there.
It was the funniest shit.
Oh, it was horrible. It was
literally the funniest shit.
Freaking awful. Never again. Never again. If somebody asks me if I want to see pictures, my answer is absolutely not. No.
The screenshots were so fucking funny.
Oh, God, they were horrible.
They were so funny.
I actually had to hand my phone to Donovan to let him send the pictures to himself and delete them. Because if I looked at them again, if I saw that screenshot again, I knew I was going to throw up everywhere.
You know the thing that made me upset?
But then they set up a whole counseling situation.
That's what I mean. That's what I was going to go on to say.
The school the next day, they closed down for a day. But then the next day when they opened up, they were going to have like counselors and stuff there for kids who were like, fucked up
traumatized.
By it. Yeah.
What pisses me off about that is that they got school off that day. They literally got an email. Every parent got a fucking email.
Every student and every parent in the district got that email.
That was like this heartfelt, like, we are so sorry.
The police are looking into it.
We cannot begin to explain how horrific the tragedies that unfolded on your screen has been. And we are here for you and stand by your side. Like,
we will have counselors waiting for all of your students.
And we understand that everybody's going to need a day to recuperate. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Somebody got stabbed in the back parking lot my first day of high school. And we still fucking finished that day.
Yeah, I didn't go pick him up.
There wasn't a counselor.
You, dude. Go to class.
There wasn't a fucking counselor there. The next day to be like, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Do you feel safe? But people see a little bit of fucking poop in a penis. And that
wasn't a little bit of poop.
There was a lot.
That was a lot of poop, Donovan. That was a lot of damn poop.
Who the fuck?
It was horrible.
But who the fuck is realistically seeing that and thinking, that's it, I need therapy.
I need a counselor. I need a counselor. This is I'm not gonna, this is it for me. I'm done.
They are teenagers in 2020. Even kids, have seen more fucked up shit. I guarantee you. If they are on the internet as frequently as everybody else, they have seen way worse.
What are you guys doing on the damn internet? Because I don't see stuff like that.
God, that's because you weren't around during the Wild West era of the internet days.
God, that was horrible.
Mom, do you remember Two Girls, One Cup? That was my freshman year.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Are you fucking kidding
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Are you kidding
Let's just,
me?
You know what? I do know what you're talking about. Let's just not do it.
Have you ever heard of the My Little Pony jar?
Yeah, no.
No.
We'll
have to bring Justin Wang back on to have him explain that to you.
No, I don't. That's very unsettling. The way you said that is extremely unsettling.
The internet's a fun place, Mom.
It is, but why does that's just too much.
It's just a sense of morbid curiosity of what the fuck is in people's brain to make them think this is what we're doing.
Let me go ahead and film this and throw this on the internet because people want to see.
What if I just pooped on myself in the shower? What if I did that?
And let somebody just, do their thing with me and we'll
film
it.
And then not only that, but somebody did that. And then years later, there was a person sitting at their computer I don't want to go to school today. Time to send this to the fucking superintendent.
You know what? Fuck e-learning. This is what I'm going to do today.
My favorite theory, though, about the email is that was the teacher that sent it.
No, they said that the teacher was hacked.
I know. Wouldn't that be convenient? Wouldn't that be, that's the perfect excuse? You could just send that to everybody and be like, oh, sorry, you got hacked.
It wasn't me. Somebody hacked my email.
Because, realistically,
and what if she was just up, because they're stressed out, and
that's what I mean.
E-learning is a pain in the ass, and they're stressed out. She's up. She's she's 3 bottles of wine in. Okay,
oh, easily.
Yeah, and then
she's at least
she's surfing the fucking internet. And she finds this and somehow pushes a few wrong buttons, and all of a sudden everybody in the damn district gets it.
I don't think it goes as far as pushing a few wrong buttons. I think that was a smart, deliberately well-planned course of action. That was her way of fighting back. Because that's the thing right now. There is no teacher teaching that is good. All the teachers that are teaching right now are the bottom of the barrel.
I don't believe that.
I do.
I don't believe that. But I do believe that you don't know who your teachers really are outside of school. Because you know how much time I spent at the school. None of those people really knew who I was. When I was at the school, I was football mom. Yeah,
then you come back here and you're racist white mom.
I'm not racist.
There's a Trump flag hanging up in your room.
You're such a liar.
It says women for Trump.
Not true.
Are you upset that he lost? Do you want to talk about it?
Oh, God, yeah. It breaks my heart.
That's why you're so full.
But he didn't lose.
Depending on who you ask, I guess. It's funny, everything he tweets now, there's just a big fucking, warning under it that's nope.
Liar.
It's just Twitter. It's only him. Nobody else on Twitter gets everything he tweets.
They made it just for him.
Everything he tweets, there's a fucking little warning and exclamation mark, and it's false.
He's a liar.
And I love that. It's so fucking great. I'm jealous of that, if anything. I want
Maybe
that.
you should start, what if you, what do they do on Twitter? Do you retweet? Is that how you do that? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can retweet.
Don't laugh at me. I'm not a Twitter person.
What?
But if you retweeted that, would you get the same label?
No.
Oh, that's sad.
That's what I mean. I want that feature.
You want to be called a Twitter liar?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I do. That's so good. I want to spread nothing but false, fake information. I want to tell people that...
You kind of do already.
How? What?
Well, you talk shit about me all the time.
That's just true.
Fake news.
No. Name one, not true thing I've said about you.
Well, yeah, I can't because I'm done with Twitter at this point. I've never, actually, put out a tweedledee thingy, whatever it is. But, so I basically just kind of stalk what you do, just to see what you're up to. And not ever happening again. I'm done.
Yeah, a few, a handful of my friends have all, messaged me, and a screenshot of your Twitter profile, and they're like, is somebody really pretending to be your fucking mom? Wow, that's pathetic, dude. And I'm like, nope, that's really her. That's her fucking stalker account. Because you don't do anything on there.
I don't do anything. I don't know how to.
I don't tell people because you're not ready for that. And I keep trying to tell you.
I'm done. I've learned my lesson and I should have listened to you. I really should have.
I don't understand
Twitter
why
is not the place for me.
It's not. You think it's not Facebook, Mom. They're not minion memes over here.
I fucking hate the minions.
There isn't fucking some random 40-year-old bitch talking about her husband, her hubby's horoscope. Talking about, oh man.
There isn't a mom having a emotional breakdown in the bathroom with a bottle of champagne.
No, believe it or not. It's just poop. It's just people pooping on themselves. And that's what you wanted.
No, not at all. That is not what I wanted at all.
All right, so Mom, we're gonna go into a new segment in the podcast that I'm very excited for.
Oh God, what is it?
So, if you follow me on Twitter at RealYungCripp, before we do an episode, I will tweet out that we're going to be recording, and I want people to respond with dumb, petty debates or arguments that they have with their parents, and then we'll settle it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm about that.
So I have some, whatever, examples here, people replying to me, and I'm very excited. The first one is from Cole, and he told me to tell that dumb bitch to shut the fuck up.
You know what, Cole? Isn't he supposed to be spending some time here shortly?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, we'll see if you're not sleeping on the floor or in a bed. Keep talking shit.
That's the only one. That's all I got. I'm joking. Whether that's where this fucking segment ended, that's just me wanting to tell you that you're a dumb bitch.
Fuck off.
My friend Jess says, should chocolate be stored in the fridge? This is a high fucking stake at hand. Don't fuck it up.
Who keeps chocolate long enough to have to store it somewhere?
What?
I mean, normally you buy a chocolate bar and you eat it.
Well, see, this is a weird thing to ask, or to even, have an argument about, because
And when you live in, growing up in the house that you grew up in, honestly, how long did chocolate last in this house?
It didn't.
It didn't at all. So I don't know if it should be in the fridge or not, because the minute it was brought into the house, it was gone.
But what do you mean by chocolate? Like chocolate chips? Like a bar of chocolate? What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Is it like baker's chocolate? Is it a bar of chocolate? Is it...
Either way, I guess all I'll say is that if I get a chocolate bar, I put mine in the fridge. Because I don't trust anybody.
Well, you have your own little mini fridge in your room, though.
Yeah. But I don't know. The idea of leaving chocolate out makes me paranoid because it gets hot in my room. So I always put mine in the fridge. But that's just me, I guess. That's a weird argument to have.
It is. I feel like there's better arguments.
So just, the conclusion is that both you and your mom are fucking stupid for having this argument. In the fucking first place.
Just hug it out. You guys will be alright.
Get her some chocolate. It'll be fine. Caitlin says, my mom doesn't need to send a thumbs up to my message. I see that you saw it, and it doesn't warrant a response. It doesn't, warrant a response. Quit sending me a fucking thumbs up.
You know what?
I agree with that.
I do too, because I hate the thumbs up.
You do it to me all the time.
I do not.
And it pisses me off.
By accident. If I hit the thumbs up button on Facebook, it's by accident. Because I hate the thumbs up so much. But you know what? I may do it just to piss you off.
You do it all the time.
I may do it just to make you mad. But yeah, I agree.
That's so disrespectful.
Yeah, the thumbs up is unnecessary. That doesn't need to be a thing.
Beat your mom. Every time your mom...
Every time she does it, just punch her in the face. She won't do it again. I promise you.
Every time she sends you a thumbs up, break her thumb. She'll fucking stop real quick. She can't do it if she can't fucking press it. My slime rocker 555 says,
slime rocker?
Am I wrong for yelling at my brother because he never washes his hands and then goes in reaching in a bag of chips or some shit? No, you're not in the wrong for that.
You're not in the wrong
for
that.
You're not. You're absolutely not.
Actually, the youngest of the brothers in this house, remember he used to, the Hostess bag of donuts, the little mini Hostess? Yeah. He'd take them out. He wasn't even hungry, but he would take every donut out of the little Hostess bag and he would lick them.
Yeah.
And he'd do it in front of you guys, so you knew that he'd lick them, just so you wouldn't eat them.
Yeah, and that's pretty much been an ongoing thing.
And that's probably the same thing your brother's doing. He probably doesn't wash his hands on purpose and purposely touches things just so you won't eat them or go near it.
Well, that's what we all ended up doing to each other because we ended up eating all of our shit all the time. We would specifically ask you to get certain things at the store, and then a day would go by, and it's just gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had a list for, like, each one of you.
So now, my favorite one was with Tristan. When you and him went to get Starbucks and you didn't bring us back anything. And I had my cold sore.
Oh my God, when you guys convinced me at super herpes?
Yeah, so I took
Jesus Christ.
So I told him I took a sip out of his cup. And he was so fucking paranoid. And so pissed.
Well, what happened was we came home with the Starbucks. I left to go to the gas station. And you and your friend convinced Tristan because you took a drink of his Frappuccino or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
And he had that cold sore. You convinced him that super herpes was a thing. And I was gone for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes. I came home and Tristan was a damn mess. Absolutely convinced he had super herpes.
He did, to be fair. But it wasn't my fault. That was all him. He should have thought better. Maybe he'll think twice.
That was funny.
Before he goes...
That was a fun conversation.
Putting random shit in his mouth again.
God, he was terrified. The fear in his eyes, so...
It was
that was brutal. That was mean. That was mean.
That wasn't mean.
Oh my God, the fear that kid had in his eyes.
You want to know what's mean? Licking every fucking Hostess donut in front of me. That's what's mean. And you learned your fucking lesson after that.
Well, then you had Zane who would chain eat in the bathroom. Remember? And he'd throw the zebra cake wrappers behind the toilet seat.
Because we would make him feel bad for eating all of it. I like zebra cakes. Nobody ever saved one.
You could have, there's what are there, 5 or 6 in a pack? Zane would eat them all, and all the wrappers would be behind the toilet for whatever reason. It's not I'm not going to find them there.
Exactly.
But then it made me sad, because, is he in the bathroom? For a minute there, I really thought he had some kind of eating disorder or something.
No.
He was in there, crying while he was eating these zebra cakes. I hate myself, but I can't stop eating them. I was a little paranoid about it.
No, he just sat there in fear. Because he knew the moment we saw him, he was also going to get super herpes. I have it on standby. I have it weaponized. And I will fucking ruin anybody's life.
Super herpes was a thing. And it didn't help and he knew how paranoid Tristan was about stuff too. So that was awful to do to him.
My friend Craig, he says, if we aren't expecting guests over, why can't the dishes wait until tomorrow? It's 7 p.m., I've just finished cooking, and I don't really plan on moving at all that much after stuffing myself up with some good fucking food. I'm with him on this?
No.
I'm with him.
No.
If he cooked it,
no,
he doesn't need to do it right now.
No, because you're going to wake up and you're going to get up and you're going to, with me, I get up and I need to make coffee. And I get up and I go downstairs and my kitchen's a mess. Fucks up my whole day. Just clean your kitchen before you go to bed.
What?
Just try it one time. Try it a few times.
What the fuck?
Wash the dishes and clean your kitchen before you go to bed. And when you wake up in the morning to make your tea or your coffee or get some orange juice, just note how much better you feel about yourself and about your day when your kitchen's clean.
You were out of your goddamn gourd. Fucking what prissy shit is that?
It's a real thing, though.
I wake up and I see dishes, and my whole day is just...
It does.
My energy is just off.
It's God damn it, what a mess. And then your whole day's a mess.
Why is your whole fucking day a mess?
Because your kitchen's a mess.
How fragile are you? where you see a dirty dish and you're like, well, my whole day is ruined. That's it. I'm done now. That just sounds like a quitter attitude. Not everyone's like you, Mom.
Like somebody's just looking for a reason to make sure their day is fucked.
That's you. That sounds like a you fucking problem.
It's a real thing, though. Clean your kitchen and wake up and let me know. Let me know how you feel about your day once you clean your kitchen at night and you wake up the next morning.
Here's my retort. You're full of shit. If he cooked it and he is the one that dirtied the dishes, he doesn't have to do it right away. He'll do it. The only way you can get mad at him is if he says he does it, he's going to do it, and then he doesn't. Like, let a 24-hour grace period be, and if it continues over to the next
24 hours?
day, yeah, until that exact moment.
That's a little much.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's too much.
No, it's not. Depending on how many dishes. No. If it's a full sink's worth, a little understandable, but
okay, you remember that summer that I completely lost my shit because every dish in the house was a mess and I just threw them all away. Like, I threw everything away.
Yeah.
And you guys thought I lost my mind?
Well, I mean, you did.
I kind of did, but I was so mad. And that's why, like, you walk in and you see that, you're just like, what the hell? And
Well, no, that's different. That wasn't because we were lazy.
Really?
No, it wasn't. It's because we don't respect you. Don't get it twisted.
And then you didn't have anything to eat or drink out of, so
yeah,
whatever.
And then you made us learn respect. That's how it goes. That's how nature works, Mom. Have you seen a dirty dish since? Absolutely you have, because we didn't fucking learn. Psych, you're a fucking dumbass. You just wasted your own money.
It felt good, though. Oh, I threw every damn dish in the house away.
We didn't have any good, like, utensils forever.
No, I threw everything away. It was not one of my prouder moments.
My friend Charlotte, she says, my dad used to think it was gross Elton John was allowed to have a son because he's gay. He has since, however, changed his view. I think that it is a little gross.
What did you just say?
It's gross.
Why is it gross?
That's nothing to do with him being gay. It has everything to do with Elton John being Elton John. Elton John shouldn't have had kids.
Why?
Because then that just makes me think about Elton John having sex, and that's gross.
I love Elton John.
Well, that's fine. Do you think he keeps his bedazzled, like, outfits on?
Elton John can wear bedazzled I bet his bed sheets are bedazzled.
Oh, everything is. Everything
and
in
it's
his
okay.
house is.
And it's okay because he's Elton John.
That doesn't make it okay.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it's not. Because if you came home with anything bedazzled, I would bully the shit out of you. I would make sure you cried yourself to sleep that night. You wouldn't go to bed feeling good about yourself.
That's why I don't wear my leather jacket anymore.
Yeah, I miss when you did. I miss when you did.
You guys made me feel so... And I love that jacket. God. I still love it. And I don't wear it because you guys give me so much shit about it.
Man, I fucking miss me. You wearing that leather jacket was honestly just like open game for just a roast session. It was an invitation.
Oh, obviously.
To let us go in, and we did. God, it was so much fun. We ended up crying every time.
It was awful.
You should wear that more.
I'm not ever wearing it again around you guys. I'll probably wear it this weekend, but not around you guys.
You have to. I'm going to see you. I'm going to roast you.
But no, your dad, I'm glad he changed his mind, and I'm glad that he,
he only
changed his point of view of the way things are today.
He only changed his mind because he didn't want to get canceled. And that's fine. I get it. But I'm with your dad. It is gross.
It is not gross.
It's gross.
He's full of shit.
It's absolutely gross. Does the oven glove live on the counter or draped over the handle of the oven door?
Drawer.
In a drawer?
Yes.
A drawer?
Yeah, my
What
oven
drawer?
gloves are in the drawer next to the oven.
You're fucking dumb.
And they're not even oven gloves, actually. They're your stupid little, whatever, machine gloves.
So you don't even have, like, actual... You don't even have real oven gloves.
I don't.
You
I
have an
stole
oven
yours.
mitt.
I stole yours from your little magic machine-y thingy.
My butter maker.
Yeah.
Because,
Those are the best gloves, though, for, like, you know, for getting stuff out of the oven.
yeah, because it's anti-heat. That's how oven mitts work, Mom.
But either way, they're not something that I want just displayed in my kitchen in case people come over.
What? Why?
Because I don't need everybody to know my kids are potheads.
What's wrong? Nobody cares about weed anymore.
Kinda.
Literally nobody cares.
Sometimes.
Who? What person?
I can't do names, you know that.
Not a single person over the age of 80 cares about marijuana.
Know.
That's so dumb.
Either way, the gloves just don't belong out there. They need to be in a drawer.
You're alone in that. I don't think it matters either way.
When was the last time you took something out of the oven?
Why does it matter?
Exactly.
Where does it matter where this glove is?
Exactly. You've never taken anything out of the oven, so you don't get a say in where they go.
Okay, I had not had a kid, but that doesn't mean that I don't know when people are shitty parents. You don't need to have a kid to know that you're raising a dumb piece of shit. And it is your fault entirely. And then they try and make you feel bad, like, you don't know the pressures of raising a child.
It's so much pressure.
There's no fucking pressure.
There isn't, really.
There isn't.
It's a hit or miss. You just kind of just go with it.
Fucking, that's so dumb. I think that's it for the questions for the most part. We have more, but maybe I can get one more. Let's see.
I want, like, real arguments. Like, knockdown, drag-outs, I got grounded type arguments.
See, that's the thing. I think somebody did ask if, somebody said, why is my sister such a fucking bitch? And then my mom makes every excuse for her as possible.
Because
and
she's
then
younger.
ends up agreeing with me later that she's a fucking dumb bitch.
Because your sister's the baby, obviously, and that's how that goes.
I hate you.
But you know it's true. You know it's true, because I'm the same way with Kane.
It's so fucking annoying, and I hate it. I fucking hate it. Just commit to just...
I mean, I know Kane is Kane. I know it.
He's a little bastard.
But he's my baby. He's the youngest, and it is what it is.
No.
Kinda.
No.
Kinda.
No. No. See, the thing you have a little fucked up right now, Mom.
You know what it is, though, honestly, though, for parents? I'm just assuming that the sister she's talking about is younger. But I know from having 4 kids that you have one and then another and then another. And that first one, you were the most strict on. Like Donovan, I was so strict on him and he didn't get away with a damn thing.
It was so fucking stupid.
You know, and then Zane, I kind of eased up a little bit. Tristan, I'm like, Kane, he's, 12 years old and raising his damn self at this point. I just don't give a fuck anymore.
It's 100% like Malcolm in the Middle. It just gets me angry. Because all my brothers have gotten away with so much dumb shit that I know there was no feasible fucking way.
But I feel like you kind of let your guard down and get lazier with each kid. And then you put the responsibility on their older brothers or their older siblings.
Yeah, you keep saying, like, do something with your brother.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with your brother? Like, I didn't fucking ask for them. I'm not my brother's keeper.
But you are.
I'm not.
But you are. It says so in the Bible.
I'm not. I can even literally take care of myself. You want me to take care of them?
I don't want to.
Fucking abort them. Flush them out. You had that opportunity and you didn't take it. So that's it in that segment there.
Yeah, so that was fun. That was fun.
I like the idea of taking other people's problems and then just calling somebody stupid from it. I like calling other people's moms dumb too.
Yeah, I want to hear the whole argument. So I want to hear both sides of the arguments.
See, and this one I did for Twitter just to help revamp it.
Right, right.
But from now on, I would like and prefer people to head over to the Patreon, and there's a little section where you can help support the podcast from here on out.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to give questions and inputs, and we'll tackle them. We'll
and you can also say who you like better, mom or him.
It's me.
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm still mad that this isn't Mondays with mom.
So many people have gotten legitimately upset with how I treat you because they don't know the dynamics of anything. So
that makes me laugh when people like really get on your ass about it. I find that very amusing.
So I have a tier on my on the Patreon that's like I think $500 or even $1,000. That's like, if you pay me this much, I will actually videotape myself being nice to my mom. If you really give a shit that much that
if you care that much about my mom being abused by
that
me,
you're gonna go out of your way to bitch at me online about how I need to treat my mom better, you'll give me money.
But you know the one thing about that though?
What?
Is that obviously they think I'm a very nice person. Because otherwise I wouldn't, if they really thought that you were that abusive and that mean to me, they have to think that I am like a freaking saint to put up with it. So I kind of like that.
But you're not.
But I kind of am.
You're not.
I kind of am.
You're like a diet nurse Ratchet. That's how I would sum you up. You're like if Nurse Ratchet drank a few too many mimosas. She was just a little sloppy. I don't even like
mimosas, you fucking bitch.
You're right, you like momosas. You like to give it a clever little word.
I need to take a break for safety's sake.
I hate you. Mom, do you want to send off? Do you want to say goodbye? Do you want to tell people anything that you're doing? You don't. No. You have nothing going on.
I got nothing going on.
You're fucking dumb.
Seriously. You just made me realize I have absolutely nothing going on.
Not even a single bit.
No.
We'll come back with more stories and whatnot as
it'll be fun.
Time goes by. We'll think of a few more. We'll write them down as shit goes on. Mom?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Fuck off.